For more than 60 years, the Weston Family Foundation has championed innovation and learning. Our approach is evidence-based, and we invest in bold ideas that drive real, measurable impact for the well-being of all Canadians. We've partnered with hundreds of Canadian institutions to advance research, change behaviors, and achieve impact in the areas of healthy aging and healthy ecosystems. The past year brought its share of successes and challenges, allowing us to fine-tune and strengthen the way we work. Here's a look at what we did in 2024. Our Healthy Ecosystem Strategy restores and protects biodiversity across Canada. This includes our Environmental Stewardship Initiative. Our previously launched $30 million Weston Family Prairie Grasslands Initiative supports stewardship practices that protect species at risk, habitats, enable wildlife movement, and promote the long-term ecological and economic stability of this globally important and threatened ecosystem. By the end of 2024, projects were nearing completion with excellent results, leading to the launch of a second phase and a renewed commitment of another $30 million. Since launching our Soil Health Initiative, we've gained a deeper appreciation of the crucial role soil plays in maintaining ecological integrity and minimizing biodiversity loss.
So a large part of my work is working with Indigenous communities in the area of land management and soil health. Soil is essentially a non-renewable resource, so we need to think about our decisions today because they're going to influence how sustainable our ecosystems are for generations to come.
The $10 million awarded so far supports efforts to adopt and expand ecologically beneficial management practices. In 2024, our grantees lent their expertise to the Senate Committee on Agricultural and Forestry's report, recommending key actions to protect Canadian soils. The other focus within our Healthy Ecosystem Strategy is our Northern Science and Research Initiative. Canada's northern land and seascape is vast, spectacular, and facing unprecedented environmental challenges. Through our Northern Science and Research funding, we are learning how climate change is driving ecosystem change, species loss, more extreme weather events, and what we can do about it.
I'm studying deepwater corals up the coast of Labrador, and we're trying to understand how that ecosystem has changed in the last kind of 100 years. Climate change is affecting different parts of the globe differently, and we know that northern Canada is being impacted. The ocean environments that we're studying are some of the fastest warming surface ocean environments in the world.
We've committed nearly $40 million to support research and restore biodiversity in northern Canada. And in 2024, we launched our new applied research program, bridging research to decision-making. We recognize that Indigenous peoples in Canada are integral as both planners and stewards of their ecosystems. That's why many of our projects, like the Northern Conservation Program, are led by or in partnership with Indigenous communities. This includes funding early career scientists and researchers working and building relationships with northern communities. The other area of focus for the Weston Family Foundation is its Healthy Aging Strategy, which supports evidence-based approaches to maintaining optimal health as we age. Neurodegenerative diseases of aging like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's are on the rise in Canada. The precise reasons are not fully understood, and effective diagnosis and treatment remains elusive. The Weston Brain Institute supports the development of lifestyle approaches, therapeutics, and biomarkers to decrease risk, enable early diagnosis, and slow the progression of these diseases. In 2024, the Foundation awarded over $6 million to explore the impact of sleep disturbances on the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases. Also in 2024, our Rapid Response Program funded 5 high-risk, high-reward research projects to detect and treat these diseases. The second focus area within our Healthy Aging Strategy is the Weston Family Microbiome Initiative. Bacteria were long thought of as harmful organisms that cause infectious diseases, but mounting evidence shows that microbes positively influence many processes, from digestion to immunity to mental health. Our work in the microbiome has supported groundbreaking research in this area, leading up to the 2024 launch of the Canadian National Organoid Network.
So we're working on organoids, which are basically mini organs generated from human tissues. So essentially, organoids are like having a patient in a dish. most diseases are very unique to the individual. What organoids allow us to do is study that person's unique disease and try to find the individual's unique treatment. And this is a huge step forward for healthcare.
As a private foundation, we have the privilege to take bold, calculated risks. Because meaningful change often starts with thinking big, we allocate funding for special projects that have the potential for wide-reaching impact on Canadians. This includes preserving Canadian heritage, like our funding to the Canadian Canoe Museum, or a response to national emergencies, like our support to organizations addressing recent wildfires.
That's a 1,000-liter tank. It's mounted on a welded skid. That's a pump and hose. It turns any pickup truck into a brush truck, a wildland firefighting truck. And we've given departments from across the country this support. Now, here's why it helps. Number one, it gets the firefighters closer to the forest. It gets off-road, they get right in there and they can put those fires out. But number two, it helps to deploy more personnel. It means those brave souls can do more, get on the front lines and put those fires out.
The Homegrown Innovation Challenge is another example of a special project. The pandemic reminded us of the importance of a resilient food system, and in turn, we committed $33 million to support game-changing ideas that could extend Canada's berry growing season. But the challenge is about more than just berries. It's about future-proofing the way we grow food in Canada.
Canada has the opportunity, I think, to become one of the biggest agri-foods tech superpower. Plants, they don't need the sun, they need light. We can provide that artificially. The number one challenge is, can you do that on an economically viable way?
In 2024, 11 teams worked hard to get their solutions ready for the final phase of the challenge, with the most promising teams awarded up to $5 million each to prove the commercial viability of their approach. By setting ambitious goals in the areas of healthy aging and healthy ecosystems, we're focusing on outcomes that have the potential to achieve catalytic breakthroughs. The Weston Family Foundation is especially proud of the community that is emerging from this work. As we evolve, improve, and share knowledge, we aim to create lasting change for the well-being of all Canadians.